Here is a step-by-step tutorial on how to use your new magnetic eyelash kit. First, we need to prime our lashes, so curl your lashes and then apply 2 coats of your favorite mascara. Once your mascara is completely dry, then we are going to fit our lashes to our eyes. So now we're going to take one of the lash strips and you're going to set this on your eye, starting from the inner corner where your natural lashes start and laying it down. Whatever excess is hanging off, this is what we want to trim off. There are little magnets on the band. I cut down to the 4th magnet and I like to use a little trimmers like this. And we're just gonna cut that excess off. I cut that much off. Then once you cut a little bit off, you don't have to cut that much off the first time, but once you cut some off, then you're going to lay this on your eye again and see how it fits. And that looks really good. So now we're gonna cut the other lash. And you don't have to set this one on the eye because we already know how much to trim off. So I'm just going to cut that off. And now our lashes are ready to apply. Now with the kit, you're either gonna get adhesive or magnetic liner. It doesn't matter which one you get, they both do the same thing. What the liner is gonna do is help hold the lash in place so that you can click on the magnets. Take out your liner, shake it up really well, and then I like to dab it on the back of my hand just to get the product to come through a little bit. Dab it on the back. The adhesive is gonna have a milky consistency until it dries clear, but we're basically gonna dab this on the back of our hand. You can apply this all the way across the lash band if you want, but I'm going to show you how to do just tack points. So I'm going to dab this on the back, scoop some of it up, and we're going to create a little dab on the outside there. And then we're going to do the same on the inside. We're going to do the other side. It doesn't have to look perfect because it's going to dry clear, so you're not even going to see it. Now you can see the little milky dots. Once those turn clear, then we can apply the lashes. I like to use a little fan, it's a little faster. Then what you're gonna do is grab your lash strip and we're going to press this into those tack points. So I'm just gonna set it on the eye first. Then I'm going to press in the corners. So I'm gonna press in this outer corner here where that first tack point is. You can see it's sticking already. Then we're gonna do this inner part right here. And that is going to hold the lash in place while you click in the little magnets. So we got it sticking now. And I like to just press it down so it's really nice and close to our natural lashes. Now you're gonna grab a little magnet out of the tray, just let it stick to your applicator, pick it off, make sure the little lash hairs are curled upward like the lash strip, and then make sure you grab it so the little magnet is on the outer edge like this. Then all you're gonna do is open your eyes nice and bright and come in underneath here. And once you get close enough, you'll see it'll just grab and then you can let go. Repeat the process all the way down the lash band. Now, if you see some gapping or spacing, you can always just press this down a little bit so it's nice and close. But we're gonna go to the next little magnet under here. Clicks on. I'm gonna grab another little magnet, open up nice and bright, clicks on, open up nice and bright, and that little magnet is just going to click right into place. If you want to take these off, they're super easy to take off. All you're gonna do is grab the lash with your finger, slide your thumb forward, and this is going to slide one little magnet off at a time. So we're just gonna go all the way down the lash band till you slide all those little magnets off. And then when you have all the magnets off, all you're gonna do is gently pull this off, and there should be no pulling or ripping out of your natural eyelashes. And then I recommend you put them back in the case. Now, if you trim them like I do, you can flip the back tray over and then just slide these little magnets closer together. It's going to allow the lash band properly sit in the case like that. Now, some care tips to get the longest life out of your eyelashes. Number 1 is you always want to apply them when your makeup is done. And then when you want to take them off, you take these off first before taking off any of your makeup. You do not want to get any makeup remover, setting sprays, or any type of liquid on the lashes, as these are made from faux silk and they are very delicate, but that's what makes them so fluffy and natural looking. Number 2, when you apply your mascara, make sure you let it completely dry. If you apply this on wet mascara, it is going to stick to the magnetic lashes and start to make them look clumpy over time. Number 3, you want to avoid anything that is super humid, like a sauna, or maybe something that is very hot, like opening the oven. This can either fray or prematurely cause your lashes to start shedding. And last but not least, make sure you store them back in the case somewhere safe so they're not exposed to any external factors like kids or pets. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and enjoy your new magnetic lashes.